land and feeling great.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday to you. Hope everyone's had a nice weekend. We're gonna get into Carpathian Countryside here in a moment. We're going into November. Talk about that more here in a minute. Let's find out what's been growing on with the Giants and Farming Simulator. What's been growing on? So it hasn't been a real active week as far as the media posts and everything. August 7th, patch 1.21 comes to Nintendo Switch 2. Following the release, patch of 1.21 for Farming Simulator 25 on PC console back on July 28th. For PC and console on back on July 28th, the update has now made its way to Farming Simulator Signature Edition and Nintendo Switch 2. The patch will released Friday afternoon, bringing the Switch 2 version up to date with patch 1.21 as well. August 6th, that was like Thursday, Giant Software put out another reminder for the upcoming Farming Simulator 25 modding contest, for modders can enter their creations across 4 different categories and compete for a share and more than 30,000 pounds in prizes. That's pretty good, and we got some amazing modders in this community. More information on that is on August 1st. That's when it was officially announced. The 30,000 pounds. This year's contest features 4 categories: Best Mod, Best Map, Best Crossplay Mod, and Special Volvo Future Construction Machines category. So they're basically a salute to Volvo because of them letting have FarmCon there. And of course we did get FarmCon Volvo machines out of it. Free Volvo L90 available as a special FarmCon tradition. Giants Software has released a free bonus machine, all Farming Simulator 25 players, available through the in-game mod hub. Players can download the Volvo L90 wheel loader at no cost. You can find that on mod hub. Just type Volvo in the search and you'll see the FarmCon 26 special. That was also on August 1st. Friday, July 31st, Barnyard Meetup in Switzerland is coming to Big Chun Land Party, Beaverfest. Play Farming Simulator on site, team up with players, and meet fellow players in an awesome land event. That would be pretty neat. That Farming Simulator players all get together and at one of the community meetups and play on land. That'd be pretty neat. Thursday, July 30th, FarmCon 26 merchandise. They's basically selling last minute tickets, and some of their merch still is available there for purchase. Tuesday, July 28, 2026. We was talking about this a few minutes ago. The new patch 1.21, bringing a collection of bug fixes and quality of life improvements to the base game and nearly every DLC. Some of the more noticeable changes include fixes to header trailers, collisions, wheel getting stuck on curbs, background mod downloads, onion palette support, and an improved Moza farming control. So, like we've saying, the Signature Edition and Nintendo Switch 2 just got these last Friday. So everything's ready for the next phase of this launch on October 27th, it looks like. Friday, July 24th, Farming Simulator is just posting a little bit of fun on WhatsApp and YouTube post your birth month. You can look that up on their farming simulator YouTube. Mine is January. It's a sheep chasing Valhalla. It's just something a little fun they did. Go back and see what yours is. Friday, July 17th, 2026. On Friday, July 17th, Giant Software gave us a full preview of what to expect at FarmCon 26 taking place on August 1st and 2nd at Volvo. That was about a week ago, so we haven't had much more information coming out of that. I did do a couple videos this week as I had time on the map and some upcoming machinery and just what I thought was interesting with the information they released to the partners that we could show. You can see all that on their farming simulator YouTube as well. They posted the map. I was just going through and mentioning things that I noticed. You guys probably noticed things that I didn't on the map. If you did, point it out to me. Send me a message. I like hearing from you, and I like exploring things with you. Thursday, July 16th, Giant Software shared a recap of the Barnyard meetup held during the Konya Agricultural Fair in Turkey this past April. So there's a lot of these barnyard meetups going on around the world, and some of them are putting a lot of emphasis into it and planning. So I love to see that. And that's one thing that's going to take Farming Simulator into the next era and keep it going. That and the modding community and just the Farming Simulator community as a whole. That's one of the best communities I've seen. And the fact that they have these barnyard meetups basically shows it's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Wednesday, July 15th, Giant Software released the latest brand dossier, this time featuring the Dutz Far. Dutz Far has been part of the Farming Simulator series since Farming Simulator 2011, making it one of the franchise's longest running licensed equipment manufacturers. So I thought that was interesting. I like to look up the facts on these brand dossiers when they release them. Tuesday, July 14th, Giant Software officially announced the Beans and Alpacas expansion, and they've been giving us little teasers ever since. FarmCon 26 gave us map previews and everything. The new map's going to be called Cachuai. It's going to be South American-inspired map featuring coffee farming, a unique Southern Hemisphere crop calendar, alpacas, Bram cattle, new production chains, dinosaur fossil collecting, and 25 new machines, including equipment from the new brand Colombo Industries. We did see one of them on the videos that I produced this week, and a few other new pieces of equipment from other brands as well. And that's what's been going on. That's what's been growing on this past month. And Farming Simulator and Giant Software. As always, you can learn more about Farming Simulator and Giant's software posts passed through all their social media: YouTube, Discord, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Blue Sky, X.com, and join their mailing list, or you can just subscribe to my YouTube channel here and we'll talk about it every Sunday, I promise. Simulator YouTuber 935, good morning, how are you? Happy Sunday to you. But that's what's been growing on. And if you know something that I didn't cover, let me know. I'd love to talk about it with you. Send it to my email or check out my website, and that's the easiest way to contact me. simfarmerjim.com. As for Carpathian Countryside, we're early November. We're going to do this winter prep. I still need to get winter equipment. We're going to get more pigs. I'm going to get, I think it's 36 more of each. I'd like to have pigs going in and out of there every month. New ones being born, but we got to build up to that. The first cows we bought on this farm are now producing milk, so that's pretty exciting. I want to ramp up the cattle production too, and it's time for a cattle rotation. We can clear out one of the pens and get them switched over to more of the production one, because they're going to get ready to start producing here in a couple months. Then we're going to buy new ones there too, baby ones. I sold the baby chicks last month in October there, but we got some more to make room. But I'm going to get rid of this chicken coop we got because it's too small. I got to feed the chickens almost daily, so I'd like to ramp it up and have a sustainable chicken farm here within the next year on this game. We're going to sell some products. Basically, we're going to clean up the farm, get everything ready for winter, because the winter, there's a lot of snow on this map. And getting down into them orchards and the compost and everything is going to prove a little difficult. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. So let's get over there to that, find out what's going on with the farm, Carpathian Countryside. First thing I always do is ride the horses. I haven't done that yet. If they're still there, I left the thing open. How do you like that? Good, they didn't run away. Just like we started out the stream last week there, this is the way I always ride the horses, because by the time I get back to the stable, they're at 100% riding. And this is the reason I only have 2 horses. This is the first map I ever had horses on Farming Simulator 25. So this is the chicken coop right there we're going to be getting rid of. We did make a little bit of money off of it, I think. Oh yeah, Field 7, I think it is. It has alfalfa in it. It's ready for the final mowing. Header it. Gonna produce more hay bales out of it. I think we're gonna be good on hay bales for a while, but come March, we're gonna have to get wheat back in there. Wheat or barley, I'm not real sure yet. Barley we need for the first recipe for the pig food. So that's what I've been using, I think. We're almost back there now. That's at 92%. 97, 98, 99, 100. Just as we enter it. That's the way I've been taking them. This is the other one. Just take him right around the same way and I play on 4-day months, and you got to ride them every day. So it usually takes about 10 minutes to ride them and brush them. So you figure your 5 minutes per horse. If I had all 16, if I had that stable full, that'd be half the stream right there. And I don't think you can hire a helper to ride horses. Give them coffee. Is that good for them? Right now I'm feeding them oats. But we can try coffee beans once they release the next expansion, huh? Bet they grab another gear then, huh? Yeah, I know. That was my joke, too. Because we're supposed to get coffee beans in the next expansion. But we gotta wait till October for that. Alright, I'll close it this time so they don't leave. There's coffee in this map? I don't think so. There might be. I don't really. No. With this one, we just got rye, alfalfa, and onions. Alright, let's see. We got 6-month-olds, the 12-month-olds. That's the ones I want to move. We're going to move these over to one of the production pens because they're going to be producing here in about 6 months, and get some younger ones in there. So that's the other one. Pulled a little too close to that, didn't I? I don't think the compost is quite done yet, so we'll check out here in a few. Got to do that 2 more times. I always forget about that little piece right there. Actually, I think we got to do more than that, because I think this holds 50. I was thinking the pigs are 36. Then we'll go over and buy 50 new cattle, because the ones just started producing milk. They're not ready for reproduction yet. I think they're only like 10%. But that's the overall goal, is to get this farm self-sufficient by the time Catch UI releases. Then we're going to switch over to that map. So I should have like 14 left now. Move over. Did you see the video I released on the alpacas? It was the information they released during FarmCon, with the next expansion coming out in October. Basically how you gotta lead them to the shed and shear them. I don't know if it gives you wool, or if it's going to give you fleece, or what they're going to call it, or if it's going to be something entirely different. But could you imagine if they did that with all livestock on the game coming up? More hands-on, more interaction. You actually got to load the animal trailers and stuff. Okay, now this one's emptied out, and we can go buy 50 new ones. I think I might have money for that. I'm not real sure. Maybe we should sell our crops and stuff first. I know this is a silage bunker, but this is what I'm using it for. The amount of silage bunkers we have on Carpathian Countryside, I don't think I'll ever fill up. I'm going to use it for my equipment right now. This is our bale trailer slash chicken transport trailer. We're gonna customize it. We originally bought the chicken transport trailer, so we can switch it back and forth at no cost. Now we're ready to haul some chickens. We'll get this chicken coop out of here. Probably sell everything out of it too. Just tear it down. Adding up what we've done with the chicken coop and the amount of chickens we had in and out of there past year, and the eggs we've sold, I think we broke even on this chicken coop. But I'd like to get a bigger one. Not here. We'll find another place for it. Let's see if we can get all these chickens in one go. We got 108 of the chicks, and the 14-month-olds. I got 150 of those. And then the rooster. Can't forget him. Hey, we got everybody in there. I do like this map. $19,000 after that. We'll take this back over, take the sides off of it and everything, put it back into a bale trailer, and we'll load up see what our orchards have, see what our greenhouses has, and we'll sell that stuff. We still gotta take the chicken coop down. I'm actually been planning on moving it. I don't know where I'm moving it at yet, but we'll get into that the next game year. Basically, I'd like to try to get everything topped off and everything before winter. That way I don't have a lot of work through the winter, like the TMR and the pig food. We still got to see how much pig food we produced, because I really haven't touched it. Hopefully them pigs still got food. I think they do, but dog's sitting right in the middle of everything again. Customize this back into a bale trailer again. We don't have no cost because we've already paid for everything. Go ahead and leave that right there. Get the forks on this, because that's what we're going to be needing. Pallet of eggs here. Go ahead and get rid of those too. sell that object. I want to. Get rid of the chicken coop. But it's not up here. We had problems with that before. That's another reason I want to move it. I don't know if I glitched it out somehow. That and I need a bigger one. I know I did. Okay, let's see what our orchards have. Oh, look, we got like 4 pallets of plums there, it looks like. We'll check on our compost while we're down this way, too. Four pallets of apricots here. These ones are a little harder to get to. I messed up when I placed this one over here. The pears. It looks like we got 4 pallets of these as well. dropped one. What do you think? We got 4 pallets of apples down there too? Go down and get the apples, check on our compost. We should have a good bit of compost. We remember we shredded up all that straw last time and put it in there. I think it's been about a month, almost. Should be about fermented. Yep, got 4 pallets of apples as well. Yeah, just them pears are the hardest one to get to because I kind of cut into the hillside there. I didn't do too bad. Usually when I place objects, build buildings like that, I usually mess the land all up. The terraforming goes crazy on me, but I did pretty good. I only messed the pears up. I'll take that as a win. We got 115,000 here. It's 94% fermented, so not quite ready yet, but it will be here later. I figured it was about a month. I think it takes about a month to ferment. That's okay. We still got plenty of work to do. We're gonna go check our advanced large greenhouses here. I wonder if I can put these here. Yeah, that worked out quite well. Readjust those straps. Let's go over to our orchards. I mean, not our orchards, but our advanced greenhouses and see what we got. We got watermelons over there. If any grew yet. I'd like to get those topped off too. That's why I hope this is, compost is done fermenting, so we can get everything topped off, and I'm not doing that in all the snow that this map tends to produce. The first winter on this map was brutal because all I had was this telehandler. So we are going to buy some winter equipment for me this winter. Learned my lesson there. Took me about an hour to feed the cows, ride the horses. Oh, we got 2 pallets of watermelons here. That's pretty neat. Let's see what else we got here. I basically turned everything on in this advanced large greenhouse because I wanted to see everything it made. Cucumbers and garlic. Watermelons here. Adjust these straps. These are onions. I don't know if I can get them in there or not. Dust these pallets a little bit. This load's terrible. Not one of my worst ones though. Oh yeah, fit right in there like a glove, huh? Let's strap this down before it starts going places. Alright, we'll go ahead and get this sold. See how much money we get out of all this. We got apples, and basically I'm going to sell it all at the same spot. It's usually the transport company, because I got a little bit of everything on here. Apples, apricots. But yeah, I'm just going to take it to the transport company. The transport company's better for some, worse for others. I don't really care about an extra $10. I wish I could sell that chicken coop though. That kind of bothers me. Kind of got the impression that when I placed it there, I messed it up, because I had a heck of a time placing it there to begin with. But it didn't seem to affect the cow production or anything. Not that I've noticed. Transport company right down here across from animals. That's another thing I like about this map. They put people everywhere, like the ones that just walk around at the facilities. Kind of makes you feel like you're not so alone on the map. I think that's actually a pretty important detail, because when you get the feeling like you're just the only one farming alone, or the map's empty, no people on it other than the traffic, it does have a bit of a different feel. We're up to 54,000 now. I think we'll go ahead and get our pigs. Like I said, I want to buy out one of each age again. 0 month, 3 month, and 6 month. That way if I can get them to the point where they're producing every month, and we're selling a load every month. That'd be pretty efficient, I think. See, it'll let me highlight everything. I just can't get this chicken coop. Ah, chicken pasture. There we go. Yeah. I was hoping I could get that out of there. I was just clicking on the wrong spot and it wasn't highlighting, so it threw me off. Almost at 56,000 now. We'll buy our pigs and see where we're at. These ones are going to be the expensive ones, 31,000. We'll also have to see where our capacity's at, because I can't exactly remember on the pigs how many pigs I can get in there. I think it was like 300 and some, but I can't remember the exact number. So we'll check that out as well. Yeah, 350. It'll be close. Because we'll have 7, 6, and I'm gonna get some 3 and some 0-month-olds. So then we just gotta fill in some gaps. So next month I'd buy more. But getting pigs producing every month would be nice, because then I'd have a load to sell, and it would help ramp up the cows too, get them producing, because I got capacity for cows. They're just a little more expensive to get off the ground, I think. As far as maintenance goes, I think on animals, I think chickens are the easiest, but they're also the least profitable. And sheep, I think, might be next. Goats, pretty close as well. Just need a little more for them. Then cows and pigs, I haven't really compared them on FS25, but on FS22, I know pigs, it took a couple, like a year and a half, 2 years to start making a profit. But I haven't done that test on FS25. This will be 18,000. Yeah, we're cutting in on our funds. We might end up taking another loan today. Got like 6,000 left. Was that enough to buy the little ones? I can't remember. 36 of the little ones. I think we might end up taking a loan here, because we still need 50 cows, remember. I want to get those too. 50 of the baby calves. Get them over there. Yep, we have enough. Leaves us about 1,200 left. I think we sold all the crops and stuff that we weren't going to use the last time. Last week there, so we can start our big pigs then. So there's nothing else left to sell. So yeah, we're gonna take a bit of a loan to buy these baby cows. We need 50 of them. And I always do have the hay bales and silage and straw bales that I could sell if I'm in a pinch. But we won't worry about that at the present time. I need to make sure I got enough TMR. See what crops we have left to produce our pig food. We started that, what, 2 weeks ago? So next month I'll need another, looks like 60,000 eggs, huh? Because we got 216 in there right now. We got the 0, 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, and next month we'll have the 8, 6. Yeah, then we'll have 8, 7, then we'll have to buy the 6. And I think that'll be good. Because, yeah, this one's already at 25% reproduction. That's the plan on that anyway. Okay, let's go see how much of a loan we need to take for these baby cows to get this other pen filled back up. I should say how much more of a loan, because we already have a loan. We need, not much, just for 12 of them we need 2,400. So we need about, we'll take $10,000 loan. I think that'll do it. 10, 12, maybe. Can't take 12, I'll take 15. On top of the 115 we already have. I did pay a little bit on it, but we're just going to borrow against it again. And we'll get our several loads of the baby cows because we need 50 of them to fill that pen back up. Get the farm to the point where it starts producing its own animals, be in good shape, then I can pay some loans off and then proceed to the next. farm here is actually getting to the point where I'm constantly busy. So I've always got something to do. I play on, like I said, 4-day months. All 4 of them days, I'm figuring out something to do on my own farm now. Everything we've been making and producing, it's went right back into the farm too. Even a little more since we've taken loans, but it's okay. It's all going to pay off. The farm's still producing money monthly as long as I keep everything running. We're ramping up cow production and pig production now. It'll eventually start paying for itself. Like I said, the cows, the first ones we bought on this farm, the first babies we bought on this farm are now producing milk. They're 18 months. So I've been on the Carpathian Countryside for 18 months now. That's 24. I think we have 3 loads to go. 2 loads of 12 and another load of just 2, I think. One thing I don't have yet, well, there's a few things I don't have for this farm, but milk trailer. That's going to be another investment we're going to need. Because we just moved some 12-month-old over. another 6 months, they'll be producing milk. After that, we got to get 2 more, and that'll be 50 in that pen. Getting late in the day here on Carpathian Countryside. November, the days are considerably shorter. The daylight time. That should be 48. Double check though. Yeah, it's 48 out of 50. So, just 2 more. That's what I meant by being constantly busy on this map. On the 4-day months. The first day we just mostly we spent getting animals. We did sell some products, but most of it's tending to the animals, selling them, riding the horses. So that's most of the first day anymore, usually. I still got to mix TMR. We got to check the pig food. That's 50 cows we got in there now. We got 36 more of each pigs. So the animals are taken care of this first day here. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to the next day, and then we'll check the pig food and see what we need there. Let's see if it's still producing what we need to get in there. And yes, I'm going to park this back in this bunker silo. I don't even think I'm anywhere near ready to use this one yet. That's it, because we still got field 7. Still got alfalfa in it that needs mowed, pettered, baled, or windrowed and baled. We still got work to do there. Probably still got another full day of work on Carpathian Countryside days. I also want to pop the PMR off on all the cows. Once the snow starts flying, that's another thing I need is the winter equipment. I never bought that again. So there still might be a loan before this month is out. Get that winter equipment. I'm not going another winter without that winter equipment. That telehandler worked its butt off last winter. Getting here to day 2 of November, which means we're gonna have to ride the horses again and everything. we're gonna check on our pig food production here. See what we need, see what it's got. Does this place have lights? There we go. I thought it did. Yeah, so it's out of, figured it would be out of corn because we only had that small field. There's not a lot I can do about that. We do have 30,500 in there. This one takes sorghum, wheat, sunflowers, and sugar beet. The only thing we have there is the wheat, and we sold most of that. We kept some for the chickens, but that was about it. So the only thing I have is the corn. Well, I don't even have corn now because it takes 8 corn, barley, and canola. So it used a pretty good bit. But I just shut myself in there. I don't even think I can buy corn. No, there's nowhere to buy it. Sometimes the transport company will sell different products you need. Corn's not one of those. So, and we're nowhere near corn. I may end up buying pig food. We'll see how much. We'll see how long our pig food lasts here. We'll go ahead and take what we have and we'll put it in there, because that's another thing I wanted to do, is top the pig food off. The less I got to do in the winter months, the better off I'll be. Our compost should be fermented then by now. Never put it away the telehandler, it's still sitting there. I'll be looking for that later too. If I don't put everything back where it goes, I don't know where nothing's at. Take us over to our pig pen. We put 30,000 in there. They still had 7,000 left then. That'll get them for a while. But we did double the amount of pigs we have too, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. Go back and get my telehandler now. Need to get the bucket on it. We'll go down and check the compost. It should be fermented by now because it was what, 94? That was a day ago. So yeah. I'll make the DMR and stuff off stream there. Maybe. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to play this week or not. We might pick up right here next week, but there is some things I'd like to get into before we still on this map. There's things I'd like to get into and take care of before we get into October there. IRL, or the end of October, when they release the new beans and alpacas, because we're gonna go on the Patchwai map then, but there's still a lot of things I want to explore on this one, because I am having fun with this, and I think Mr. Hector did an amazing job with this map. I'm completely impressed. So when I do rate this, it's getting 5 stars. I haven't had one problem with it other than the problems I've created myself, but that's a me problem. That's not a Mr. Hector problem. Heck, we already got another pallet of plums, so they must still have stuff in them. But I know we're going to need more liquid fert for these, water, compost. Compost should be ready. We're going to check it out here. %100% fermented. We got 115,000 because remember we put the straw in there last week. Shredded up a lot of that straw, put it in there. Let's uncover this. Bunker silo was open. So yeah, we got compost. What all takes compost? All of our orchards do. The apple orchard's still pretty good. It needs water. We need liquid fert and water for the apricots. Pig food production does not. Yeah, our advanced greenhouse, it actually needs a little bit of everything. Our watermelon advanced greenhouse needs the liquid fert, so neither of them is producing right now. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. Maybe I'll pick it up here next week. I still got plenty of work. That way we can mix the TMR together and everything. It's been a while since I mixed TMR. I'm getting a little better at it. Let's take us over to the greenhouse, alright. Our advanced greenhouses. I do look forward to this every Sunday. Coming in here, telling you guys what's going on with Farming Simulator. A couple of you have reached out, so and asked questions. I will get around to answering those. I've just been pretty busy. I'm not ignoring it, but the fact that you're actually finding the email and going to the website, contacting me, that really means a lot. So I'm not blowing you off. There's not enough hours in a day usually. Oh, not that one. That's the organic waste. These advanced greenhouses make organic waste. We can put them right back into the composter as well. I think that's where we'll leave it. Go ahead and save it here. As always, hope you guys have a pleasant rest of your Sunday, and thanks for coming in and hanging out with me. It really means a lot. Oh, I want to quit and everything. But yeah, I'll answer the questions that you had. A couple of you reached out. I'll make a video on it, and then we'll talk about it next week there. It'll be at the same time, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time. But we got some pigs today. We got some stuff done on the farm. It's starting to come along. I'm not so worried about the loan, because as long as you're taking a loan that's producing a profit more than the loan interest is, you're okay. But until next week, I want all of you to have an amazing week, and I hope you had a good weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming, thanks for staying. Good times growing, crops are laying. Hit that like and subscribe today. Catch us next time, same old way. Don't miss out, hit that bell. Farmer Jim's where stories swell. Weekend mornings, don't be late. We'll see you then, same time. Great.